Hey, it's Alyssa with Lawsuit Tracker. A little update on the Military Water Contamination Lawsuit, formerly known as the Aqueous Film Forming Foams Products Liability Litigation, or MDL number 2873. There was a case management order that went out on June 4th, and it has a lot of key deadlines for the upcoming bellwether trials. So I kind of went through and cherry-picked a few of those. If you want to read all of them, it is case management order number 26. You can read that on the district website. So in August, we have 6 deadlines. The first is August 8th. It's the exchange of proposed jury instructions. By the 15th of August, defendants must submit their proposed jury questionnaire. Parties must exchange their witness list. So that's who they will call, who they may call, and if it's going to be live or by deposition. Parties must identify their lead trial counsel responsible for evidentiary objections. And then on the 22nd of August, plaintiffs must send proposed edits to any jury questionnaire. So a lot going on with that. And then by September 29th, parties have to exchange their supplemental witness list as well. So including experts who they're going to bring up. This gives both sides time to try to plan, figure out what they think the other people are going to do. It's kind of like a giant chess match is what it seems like. Also, there's so many deadlines through these months, back to back to back. These types of lawsuits might seem like they're dragging or taking forever, but I'm sure for the attorneys, they're flying. They are always working on something to submit on time, hopefully. In September, we have a couple of interesting deadlines. Mainly September 5th, it's a deadline for motions in limine. That is a Latin phrase. Basically, motions in limine are a tool for attorneys to shape the evidence presented to the jury to ensure a fair trial. It addresses potentially prejudicial, irrelevant, or inadmissible information that could unfairly influence a jury. If the motion is granted, it prevents the opposing party from presenting the excluded evidence or making arguments based on it. A common example is a motion to exclude evidence for a defendant's prior criminal history in a trial for a different crime, arguing it's unfair to bring that up. It's going to influence the jury, saying, oh, he's been guilty before, he or she. So they must be guilty now. So that's, I think, a pretty interesting deadline. And then also on September 5th, there's an exchange of proposed edits to the jury instruction. By September 18th, there's a final submission of the proposed jury instruction. So again, they've got like 3 days in between that to work on it. And then September 19th is the deadline for any responses to motions in limine. In October, there's a deadline for submitting pretrial briefs. By October 5th, both parties have to meet and confer the deadline for deposition designations and objections. October 16th is finally the pretrial conference as scheduled by the court. And by October 20th, the trial may begin. The bellwether trials, the first of them, are going to be a kidney cancer case, which is one of the main injuries in this litigation. If you don't know, the AFFF firefighting foam litigation takes a look at exposure to PFAS chemicals or forever chemicals, and then a diagnosed injury of one of the following. So kidney cancer, liver cancer, testicular cancer, thyroid disease, or ulcerative colitis. If you're interested in learning more about this litigation, please check out our website at lawsuittracker.org. And as always, feel free to leave any questions in the comments. Thanks.